Okay, we're going to do some geometry here today. You got these shapes on your document, notes, examples, and this is 2.12. Okay. First problem. Or sorry, I didn't write the directions. Find the perimeter of the shape. Okay. So you got 10 and 16. Now, if this side's 10, that side's 10. If this side's 16, that side's 16. There's how you find the perimeter. You just add the sides. So I've got 10, and it doesn't matter the order you go. I usually go here, then here. Be consistent. Plus here, plus here. And I just add those numbers together, so I've got 10 plus 16 plus 10 plus 16. That gives me 52. Okay. I didn't give you a label, so 52 units. Okay, now the game changes a little bit. We're still doing the same thing, finding the perimeter. So we have 8x plus 1. I'm not gonna they're not gonna tell us what x is. 5, 8x plus 1. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did here. Start here, you got 5. Then you write plus. After you move to a new side, you write plus. And then 8x plus 1. Plus, moving to another side, 5. Plus 8x plus 1. Okay. Now remember, they're not going to give us the replacement for the x. Okay. Alright, 5 and 8's plus, 8 and x is times, x and 1's plus, 1 and 5's plus, 5 and 8's plus, 8 and x is times, and then we got 1. So first I check for parentheses, or you can put P, there are none, okay? Then you check for multiplication, the times dot. We have them. Okay, we have definitely times dots, but I can't multiply, okay, because I don't know what x is, okay. But I can just write 8x, so 5 plus 8x plus 1 plus 5 plus 8x plus 1. So basically that's just eliminating the dots, so we know we can't multiply. Division. You have none, okay? And then adding. Okay, now we can only add numbers that are multiplied by x, okay? So I put x down, and that would be the 8 and the 8. So 8 plus 8 is 16. Plus, and then I add all the rest of the numbers together that are not multiplied by x. So 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 5 is 11, plus 1 is 12. And that's simplified. Then I know it's simplified. Okay, next problem. It's a triangle, but it's the same procedure. 3x minus 1, 4x plus 1, and 10x. I do not like that minus 1. Make it a plus negative 1. Okay. So the first side, I have 3x plus negative 1. Then 4x plus 1. And then 10x. So let's put our operators in. Times. Then we have the plus. Then we have the plus. 4 and x is times. Then the plus, and then the times. Okay. So parentheses, we don't have any, so I'm going to put none. Multiplication. Well, we have here, here, and here. 3 times x we just write as 3x. Can't really figure it out. And then we have the plus negative 1. 4 times x we write as 4x, so plus 4x. Plus the 1. 10 times x we write as 10x. Okay, so all the dots are gone. Division, okay, we don't have any, that's a none. And then addition. And when I add, I can only add the x numbers together. 3x, 4x, 10x. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 10 is 17. Then I can add negative 1 and positive 1, okay, because neither one of those is multiplied by x. That's 0. If you want to write 0, that's fine. And that's your simplified expression. Or you can just leave it out and put 17x. I don't really care. Okay, my next one. We have 16. 3 minus 2x. So on a rectangle, if that's 16, that's 16. 3 minus 2x, 3 minus 2x. I don't like minuses, so make it plus negative. Plus negative. Okay, and then we start rounding them up. So over here I got 3 plus negative 2x. Then when I move to another side, I write plus 16. Moving to a new side, I write plus 3 plus negative 2x. Then plus 16. Okay, so parentheses, I don't have any. Now I'll put the operators in. So we got 3 plus negative 2 times x plus 16 plus 3 plus negative 2 times x plus 16. So the parentheses, you have none. Multiplication. We have multiplication right here and here. So negative 2 times x we can write as just negative 2x. Negative 2 times x we will write as just negative 2x. So we have 3 plus negative 2x plus 16 plus 3 plus negative 2x plus 16. Okay, division. Don't have any, none. Adding. You write your x down. And what are the numbers multiplied by x? Here and here. Okay. So negative 2 plus negative 2 is negative 4. Then those are gone. Now I add all the rest of the numbers, okay, that aren't multiplied by x. 3 plus 16 plus 3 plus 16. I came up with 38. And then at the adding step, we're done. Okay, next one, a rectangle. We have 2x minus 3 and then 5. And 5. 2x minus 3. Okay, I don't really like the minus, so I make that plus negative. If you have a minus symbol anywhere on the rectangle, you want to rewrite that as a plus negative. Okay, so here we go. 5 plus 2x plus negative 3. And then plus, when I go to a new side, plus 2x plus negative 3. Okay, so parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add. Get your e out of there. Don't need it, okay? So put the operation 2 times x, 2 times x. So parentheses, don't have any. Multiplication, well, you got 2 times x, it's going to be 2x. And 2 times x, it's going to be 2x, because we don't know what x is, so we just write it as the expression 2x. So we got 5 plus 2x plus negative 3 plus 5 plus 2x plus negative 3. Division, don't have any, so none. And then adding, I just add the numbers with the x. 2 and 2 makes 4. And then I add all the rest of the numbers that are not multiplied by x. So 5 plus negative 3 plus 5 plus negative 3, and that's 4. and I cannot add anymore. That's x, that's not. So 4x plus 4. Okay, next problem. We got 14 and 6. So that's 14, that's 6. This is going to be an easy problem. We're not, because we don't have to deal with x. Okay, so I'm not going to line up all this stuff. So we have 6 plus 14 plus 6 plus 14. Now since there's no x's involved, we just add them all together and I have the one number as the answer. So 6 plus 14 plus 6 plus 14, 40. Okay. 40 units. There's no, I didn't include labels on this. So. Next we have 7x minus 2 followed by 8. So that's 8. We have 7x minus 2. Again, I don't like those minuses, so plus negative on those. And you won't have to worry about the minus symbols. So 8, and then plus 7x plus negative 2 plus 8 plus 7x plus negative 2. Okay, so plus times plus 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 times and plus negative 2. So parentheses, there are none, okay? Multiplication, well you got 7 times x, okay? So that leaves us with 7x and then 7x here. So we have 8 plus 7x plus negative 2 plus 8 plus 7x plus negative 2. Division, we don't have any, okay? And then addition, PMDA, you can live off that on this assignment. Now adding, you go find your x terms, 7 times x, 7 times 7x, okay? 7 plus 7 is 14. Then I add all the rest of the numbers not multiplied by x, so 8 plus negative 2 plus 8 plus negative 2 is 12. And that's the end, 14x plus 12. Okay, then the last one we have another triangle. This side 3x minus 1. I don't like the minus, so it's plus negative. Here you got 2x plus 7. Here you have just 5x. So perimeter, start at this side, 3x plus negative 1 plus 2x plus 7 plus 5x. Parentheses, don't have any, okay, check. Multiplication, times, plus, plus, times, plus, plus, and times. Okay, so multiplication, well, 3 times x, we can multiply that, we'll just write it as 3 attached to x. 2 times x, there's a dot, write that as 2x, and then 5 times x would be 5x. So we have 3x plus negative 1 plus 2x plus 7 plus 5x. Okay, there's no division, that's done. So on the addition, we add the x's, which is 3x, 2x, and 5x. 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay. And then negative 1 plus 7 is going to be 6. Okay. 10x plus 6. Okay, and that's the end.